So what's going on, guys? Quick trade breakdown on the gold I just took this night on Asia session on my Equity Edge live account. So you guys can see the gold trade. I took a buy and then I took a sell and then I took a buy, right? So let's get straight into the charts and I'll show you guys. So let's go back in time. We can see it was Asia session. It was around 2 a.m. Now what we can see is I had this demand marked out, right? I had this demand right here marked out. Now obviously that was inducement, but we just played the demand out. Now I had this demand marked out. This was a 5-minute demand zone, right? I actually had this. What I wanted to see is for price to sweep this low and then mitigate into the demand, which exactly happened. But I just took TP at the lows of this here because I thought we could just straight up go up because that's what happens with gold a lot, right? So what I seen was okay. I'm trying to look for sales, continuation sales, probably because we can see the inducement being built up. We can see these lows. We want to see price mitigate into any form of supply that we can take some sales off, right? So I was just looking at this supply first of all, and then I saw like, okay, let's see what happens. I was looking at the supply. I see it got mitigated. We got a small break, but then what we seen was okay. We seen exactly that price. What did price do? It just faked that high right here, and it went a little bit higher into this area of supply, right? Once I seen it go into the area of supply, I was like, okay, we're probably going lower, right? So when I saw this mitigation into the supply, given the fact that we all also have these liquidities here, I was like, okay, let me just execute a sell right here, which is what I exactly did, right? Let me also find the exact entry. So at 34.22 was the exact entry. Stop was just this high, very quick. I took a 10 lot sell, which was like a 0.3% risk, just targeting these lows, which you can see, which was like a 4.7 hour trade. It was very quick. Now I do have a screenshot of the execution, so people, because this was a very, very sniper entry, but you can see exactly that I entered right here, right? You can see exactly that I entered right there, and I got one of the best entries actually. That was a very perfect entry. So yeah, that was the first trade. That was the buy, and then we had a that was the sell. My bad. Then we had the buy, right? So what we could have seen on gold was okay. Looks like we did mitigate into that demand. We came higher. Now executing market would have been a bit of a mess. That's why I just waited for a retest. After I seen the retest, I just waited for a simple chalk flip, which we had right here, right? We can see that okay, we break these lows, or we purge these lows, and then we break this high, right? So very simple chalk flip. Stops was like this, and I was simply targeting at around I wanted to target for this supply originally, but once I saw that I made 3%, I was done. So yeah, so I think my TP was around 72, right? So this was my TP. So you can see it's like a what? It's like a 1 to 1.65, which I don't really care because I just locked in the payout. That's what matters for me. I was just risking 1% because I knew price was, I mean, 1% is just 1% in it, but I knew the price was going higher. So I was not hesitating to risk that percentage. Obviously, the real target would have been, I mean, either, these highs could have been nice as well. But obviously, after that, we went down. If you look at the 3 minute, what would make sense is obviously this supply zone right here. You could see very nice supply zone with that inducement, which didn't get tagged. That would have been my original target with this high here. Didn't get tagged, unfortunately, but obviously we TP'd out earlier because of that 3% profit we had on the live account, right? You can see, I'm gonna show you guys as well, that we had that 3% profit. You can see 3.1% profit. Nice payout locked in for next week. So that's very simple. Simple 100% win rate so far. Now we just mitigate into the demand on gold. So yeah, we'll see what happens along the way. Gold looking quite bullish. We do have some small news today. We have induced that low as well, so this might be a nice shout to go upwards from here. But we'll see that in the long ways. So this was just a simple breakdown of these trades. Hope it made sense, and peace out.